Welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I'm BurningDogFace, and last time I spent ages looking around the Citadel and this canyon before realizing that I didn't recognize the symbol on these banners, and despite my assumptions, I hadn't actually explored every cave entrance here. Embarrassing in a deep degree. At least I was pointed in the right direction. Thank you for that. Shout out to Elthwar. Speaking of shoutouts, I feel like there have been places in fiction that can only be found by someone who is lost, but I can't remember them right now. That is an exact match. The closest thing that comes to mind is the Meiohiga story from Japan. The basic plot of the folktale is, a traveler lost in the mountains finds a mansion with no sign of anyone in there, but as if people just vanished minutes before they arrived. If the visitor takes some small items, they will receive good fortune, but they can never find them again. Shout out to Snakebot, who just says, neat! And, shout out to Justin Jones, who says, every time I've ever tried to write any sort of story, the problem I always have is coming up with names for people, places, things. For instance, Nupraptor. How the hell did they come up with that name? That is an excellent question. I was, in fact, wondering something similar myself. Imagine naming your child Nupraptor. Now that you're in the human citadel, we know how the other half lives. Hold on a minute. If the mutated vampires in Blade 2 have those mandible things on their chins, yeah, it's actually kind of cool. Their whole lower jaw splits in half, and the chin opens up to reveal, like, points on the inside. But it would look really fucked up if they had a beard, but actually none of the Reapers in the movies did. Yes, that's where Guillermo del Toro must have gotten his idea for the strain. In the strain, the vampire breed has stingers embedded in their chins. Yeah, probably very obvious to everyone else. Well, I'd not seen it myself, so I didn't know that. I didn't make that connection, certainly. But let's see here. I don't know why the camera keeps pointing in random directions like that. Can I pick that up? I don't even think I can. I think that's just more ammo. Yeah. I do love how they make you dolphin jump out of the water. You're gonna have to try harder than that, Dumah. Ooh, snow. Oh yeah, it is snowing. Which automatically makes this area look nicer than any of the others to me. Oh, that's weird. In the old graphics, the ground texture just kind of looks like white sand, which is a thing I've seen, and here it's much more clearly snow. But not much of it. Like, I should be leaving footprints. I'll just clear out the snow. So where do I start? We've got a great big citadel. I'm going to go ahead and guess I cannot open the there is no door. There's just a big ledge up just high enough that I can't reach it with my super jump. What do we have over there? We got cave to that side and to that side. Oh, I'm sorry, to the east and to the south. I never actually look up at the thing in the corner. What's up, my man? What's good? What's happening? Oh. Well, I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. There's no point in engaging him if I can't find something to kill him with. And I don't want to use up those torches. That would be rude of me. Alright. Fine. I was going to say something, but it must be strange. I bet the ethereal realm doesn't feel like anything, because you're not really there. But then you would go back to this place and feel the... Hello? And feel the cold all of a sudden. Then I remembered, I am not sure if Raziel can feel anything. Okay, so that's how I get in there. Okay, that's good to know. Can't help but notice that these two things next to the entrance look suspiciously like really abstract minotaurs. Oh, one hit, really? Oh, rad. Got ourselves a portal room. Although it would be really funny if they used that door to lead me into a trap and it was actually 55 guys with bazookas or something. Alright. Good. Added to the portal network. Just remind myself of the symbol. Right, the one that almost looks like pie if you squeeze the top too much, and, doesn't look much like pie at all. It's like if it was a V underneath the top line instead of two lines going down. And also a diamond that isn't connected to any other part of the shape. There was also a cave over here. Oh, the torch, yeah. Heat is prized when there is no, warmth. Except, what am I talking about? These are undead. Like, let's be clear, when the world's only Disney queen sang a song about how, the cold didn't bother her anyway, that was meant to be denial. She was meant to be trying to ignore her problems. But vampires? The cold never bothered them. I mean, what's this compared to the cold of the grave? Honestly, I'm not even sure what keeps these guys from freezing solid the way zombies do. Bonfire? Good to... Wait! Bonfire. Flame on, bitches. And electrical fire. Hi there. Oh, wow. I hit him with a fireball, a literal one this time. And he flew through the air and landed on the bonfire over there. Oh, I think that's a sundial. Which probably hasn't seen a lot of use in the last, 1,500 years or so. No, I really want to knock that guy onto it. Oh, he's fucking wraithed. Oh, that's no good. Will the thing go back into the soul, or will it just escape? Well, can't let that wraith get double wraithed, whatever that even would do. Oh, hey guys, you seen a wraith around here? Minute. Huh. I don't like the fact that they also have 3 fingers in each hand and 2 toes in each foot. And they're not even real. This is how our brains are interpreting disembodied souls that have not been forgiven by the afterlife. What kind of a symbol is that? Oh, right, I couldn't open it even if it was openable. I am actually really surprised that I haven't encountered a wraith, one of those cloaked assholes. Literally cloaked, not like science fiction cloaked. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck. That's the vibe I always get when I see those guys see me and immediately run. That one didn't even watch me devour those two guys. I don't know what determines whether they're brave or not. What the hell? Maybe they do need warmth if they're actually setting bonfires. What the fuck do I know? I'm just reminded of a story I read a jillion years ago about a guy who survived the zombie apocalypse by having his bunker up in the Arctic. And, you know, the first chapter is him making his way back to the bunker from having gathered supplies from a nearby town. Which he only does during the winter because it's coldest. And it mentions on his way back he passes at least 7 zombies that had wandered towards the scent of, you know, living flesh on the air, and froze solid trying to reach him. Well, this will certainly keep my unliving body toasty, having the fire energy running along my arm. Hello, Crow. There's probably a purpose to that room over there, but I haven't figured out what it is. Oh! For a second, I thought I heard fucking Yoshi in the distance. One of the noises he makes in Smash Brothers. Knock, knock!
This city once teemed with the life of my kind. Could it be that other clans had suffered the same fate as mine? In his madness, could Kain spare none of his brood?
It was not Kain, but Dumah's own arrogance that brought the downfall of his clan. These are human weapons, Raziel. Believing themselves invincible, Dumah and his offspring failed to see an attack coming from the least likely assailants. Complacent in their arrogance, they were taken by surprise, allowing the human vampire hunters to decimate their ranks with little resistance.
Huh.
The few that escaped have been reduced to scavengers.
There are, what are very... Wait! How does that work? There are skeletal orc corpses here. But... Vampires don't vampires don't decay, they immediately burn! Like, if I pull this out, does this guy turn back into a full-blooded orc? Let's find out. Nope. Still just bones. So why aren't these two getting back up? You know, for that matter, they never had a thing in their chests. Like, this suggests to me if you, like, keep the thing in their chest until they rot completely, they can't go back to their bodies, but... those two guys are just lying there. What would be funny is if I could put it back in. Alas. Well, see you later, Fire Reaver. I knew it wasn't going to last. Wait. Oh, Fireball went right through the fucking door. Well, now I'm going to go right through the fucking door, so I suppose that's fair. What is that sound? Wraith. I didn't even know that you're the same one I was encountering earlier. Good news! Your suffering has ended. Now I just need to become tangible again. I notice that these door handles are shaped like the horns of a bull. I'm really sensing a theme here. Which is weird, because, you know, it's orcs, not minotaurs. Did I even start the timer? Yes, good. I'm coming to get you! gonna do about it? I like that the fireball auto-locked onto that guy, who just turned around towards us, like, what the fuck did I do? So the humans slaughtered everyone they found here, which kind of explains why Dumah's boys have been spread to the wildlands. So first they de-evolved into dumb animals. It would be kind of wild if I had to fight like a super wraith and it was Dumah. Alright, that sucks. Okay, just checking. I like all the purple in the ethereal realm here. It's almost always blue and green, like this, but sometimes they come in together. Man, I just ate you. I don't have anything to prove to you. I think that's where I came in. I found a dungeon. Oh, I'm not in control. What? I slow down. Okay, if I get way up there, I can pull that lever. I wonder if that even means anything. That was down. That's the opposite of what I need. I guess I have to go through that and work my way back and around, hopefully. Not the right kind of scratchy. Just making sure there were no goons. That's interesting. Back, I say! That's weird. He was doing the freak-out part for like twice as long. I found him standing over this skeletal body. Like he knew it was his. Maybe they don't burn unless I kill them in this universe. I don't know. This is interesting to me. Usually the ethereal enemies are considered an afterthought. Here they're basically all there is. Jeez. They really didn't want this obelisk getting out of its cage, clearly. Oh, come on! I can see how thin it is. How this works. Alright, and no function here. Oh, so that's what that looks like from the other angle. Interesting. I am, however, still fleshless. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that at one point this is a statue of Dumah, who is already looking rather beastly. And yet distinctly more intelligent looking than those dumb gorillas I've been running into all over the place. I'm not entirely sure why he's just holding a stick. Like, that's completely featureless. That's just a pipe. So either Dumah is unexpectedly a master of the bow staff, but if I could come here physically, I could maybe knock that over or something. Okay, that's very clearly a dead end. Here, anyway. Noted. So there's no way back in any of that. Rest in peace, asshole. Jeez, he'd been out of his soul he'd been out of his body so long the bones didn't even burn when I took that soul. Necromancers, I'm talking prime real estate here. Fuck. Get over here. All right. I'll just confirm this is where I came from. Yep, sure fucking looks like it. I can't pull that out either. No, that's not gonna do it. Weirder noises than ever in here. And I can't blow the doors open with my fireballs. Door's wooden. Maybe if I could turn this into the fire Reaver, I could burn it down? Well, I guess I'll just have to call it. I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you next time on Let's Play Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. quite frankly, I have absolutely no idea what I'm trying to do, so, I guess I'll see you when we continue trying to figure it out. Till then, have yourselves a great day. Later!